Hello, friends. I'm so glad to see you today. Let's sing a song together. Will you ride on your bicycle with me? Here's Miss Nancy.
Hello, Miss Jamie. Hello, virtual preschool friends. This week we are singing Bicycle from The Seasons. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes fast and slow and fast and slow. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes twist and turn, twist and turn, twist and turn, and twist and turn. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes in and out, in and out, in and out, and in and out. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I am riding on my bicycle. I'm riding on my bicycle. Riding on my bicycle all around the town. Thank you for singing Bicycle with me. Now it's time to go back to Miss Jamie. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Nancy. Friends, would you like to help me wake up Betsy Blackbird? 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, where are you? Oh, Betsy Blackbird, are you back there behind the blue board? She is. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! Oh, it's so good to see you today. This whole week, we are talking about signs of spring. Have you looked out the window to see any signs of spring? What have you seen that looks like spring where you live? Have there been some rain showers? And did you notice if there were any flowers blooming in your yard? Today we're going to talk about another sign that it's spring. Can you tell from the board? I put some clues up there for you. What else do we see in springtime? We might start to see butterflies. Can you put your hands up like this and cross them like an X? Hook your thumbs together and say Butterflies. Yes, butterflies hatch in the spring. And when they hatch, they don't look like little butterflies. Do you know what a baby butterfly looks like? Does it have little bitty wings? Can it fly? No, what does a little baby butterfly look like? Do you know? A baby butterfly looks like a caterpillar. After the caterpillar hatches out of the egg, it starts to eat leaves, and it grows bigger and bigger. Caterpillars are baby butterflies. And then what happens? The caterpillar starts to change. It will hang from a branch of a tree or a bush upside down, and its body makes a shell called a chrysalis. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar's body is changing. And what is it going to be when it comes out of the chrysalis? Do you know? It's going to be a beautiful butterfly. There it's coming out of the chrysalis. Its wings are all crinkled up and wet. But after a few hours, the wings get dry and the butterfly can fly. Butterflies are very interesting. In addition to their beautiful wings, they have long antennae and they have a curly tongue. It curls up in their mouth. When they land on a flower like this, the tongue will uncurl and dip into the flower. And then the butterfly will drink the nectar like a straw. Do you want to know the name for the butterfly's curly straw tongue? It's a science word, but you're good at science words. The butterfly's curly tongue is called a proboscis. Can you say proboscis? Do you have a proboscis? No, you just have a plain tongue. The butterfly has a straw tongue called a proboscis. Do you want to pretend like your tongue is a proboscis? Okay, stick it out. And can you drink up the nectar from the flower? I see your proboscis. Yes, butterflies are so interesting because when they're babies, they look totally different. The first part of a butterfly's life cycle is an egg. It's a teeny tiny little egg, not like a chicken egg or a breakfast egg that you would eat. It's just a little one, and it's on a leaf. A butterfly lays an egg on a leaf, an egg on a leaf, an egg on a leaf. The butterfly lays an egg on a leaf, and a caterpillar hatches out. Yeah, the caterpillar hatches out of the egg and then eats the eggshell and the leaf. The caterpillar eats the leaf, eats the leaf, eats the leaf. The caterpillar eats the leaf. It's time to make a change. After the caterpillar grows bigger and bigger, it turns into a chrysalis. The caterpillar will crawl up under the branch and hang upside down by its tail. It makes a little silk thread. It's like a little glue, and it will hang upside down and make a chrysalis. It hangs and makes a chrysalis, a chrysalis, a chrysalis. It hangs and makes a chrysalis to protect it while it changes. And then we have to wait and wait. And after a week or so, guess what hatches out of the chrysalis? It's the butterfly. Look, it's coming out and then it sits up on the branch. A butterfly comes out of the chrysalis. it comes out. It comes out. The butterfly comes out of the chrysalis. It's time to begin again. What happens after the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis? Well, it drinks nectar with its proboscis and it lays an egg on a leaf. Will you sing with me? The butterfly lays an egg on a leaf. Good, an egg on a leaf. An egg on a leaf. The butterfly lays an egg on a leaf. Then a caterpillar hatches out. Will you sing this one with me? I like to sing with you. The caterpillar eats the leaf, eats the leaf, eats the leaf. The caterpillar eats the leaf. It's time to make a change. So after the caterpillar is done growing, then it's time to crawl up on the branch to hang and make a chrysalis. Can you sing that part? It hangs and makes a chrysalis, a chrysalis, a chrysalis. It hangs and makes a chrysalis to protect it while it changes. And after a week or two, what comes out of the chrysalis? A butterfly. Sing with me. A butterfly comes out of the chrysalis. A butterfly comes out. A butterfly comes out. The butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, and it's time to begin again. Again, it lays an egg. It keeps going around and around like this. And when something goes around and around like this, we call it a cycle because it never ends. The butterfly lays an egg. The egg hatches into a caterpillar. The caterpillar makes a chrysalis, and then the chrysalis has a butterfly come out. And it just keeps going around and around. Can you draw a big round and around with your finger? Around and around. We could go the other way. Around and around. And when something goes around and around, it's called a cycle, like a bicycle. This one is called a life cycle. Can you say that? Life cycle. That means it just keeps going. The circle of life is the life cycle. And the butterfly's life cycle is one of the most interesting, wonderful life cycles in all of nature because the baby butterfly doesn't look anything like the grown-up butterfly. Isn't that interesting? I have a little caterpillar puppet to show you. Isn't he cute? He sort of looks like a worm, doesn't he? Caterpillars are not worms, though. Caterpillars are insects. But this one the puppet kind of looks like a worm. And I'm going to tell you a poem about my little caterpillar friend. It goes like this. The fuzzy little caterpillar crawled up and looked at me. He wiggled and I giggled. Friends we soon would be. So I put him in a box, I did. I closed the lid and said, "Don't you crawl away." But the next time that I opened up the lid, he was a butterfly instead. We put the caterpillar in the box and out came a butterfly looking for nectar to drink with its proboscis tongue. Do you see my little butterfly? That's like a little magic trick, isn't it? Inside the box. Wonderful. We're going to talk more about the butterfly's life cycle over here on the pocket chart. I have pictures of each part of the butterfly's life cycle. We're going to put them up on the chart, and then I wonder if you can help me figure out the pattern. I know you're getting really good at this game. Here's an orange egg and an orange caterpillar. And do you remember the word for when the caterpillar hangs and makes a chrysalis? Good, an orange chrysalis and an orange butterfly. Good. I also have the pictures in yellow. There's a yellow egg and a yellow caterpillar and a yellow chrysalis and a yellow butterfly. That's the life cycle. And I have the pictures in green. There's a green egg and a green caterpillar and a green chrysalis and a green butterfly. And the pictures are here in blue. A blue egg and a blue caterpillar, a blue chrysalis, and a blue butterfly. Good. And the last color I have is my favorite color. It's a purple egg and a purple caterpillar, a purple chrysalis, and a purple butterfly. Could you remember the sign for butterfly? Yes. I wonder if you look here at all of the pictures, do you notice the pattern? All of the pictures in this column are eggs. Good. All of the pictures in this column are caterpillars. Here we have chrysalises, and the last one, butterflies. And then you know that those are all the same color on the rows. So if I take one away, will you be able to figure out which one is missing? Do you think you can do it? Okay, no peeking. You can look over here at the butterfly life cycle. One of the life cycle pictures is missing. Can you figure out which one it is? Do you see it? Yes, there. Which color is missing? You're right, it's green. And do you know which picture it is? That's a hard word. I picked a hard one to start. It's the green, tell me, green chrysalis. You did it. Nice job. You're getting really good at this game. Let's play again. No peeking. One of the life cycle pictures is missing. Can you tell which one is missing? Where's the hole? Yes, there. And which color is missing? Tell me. Yellow, you're right. Do you know which picture it is? It's the yellow. Tell me. Your brain is so good at patterns. You're right, it was the yellow caterpillar. Should we try one more? Okay, should it be a hard one this time? Turn your thinking cap on. No peeking. One of the life cycle pictures is missing. Can you figure out which one it is? Well, it's a hard one. You're right. It's way down here. You noticed it. Good. And which color is that picture? Purple. Which picture is missing? It's the purple butterfly. Oh, well done. Give your brain a kiss. Brain, that was such good thinking. Today I have a beautiful butterfly book to share with you. It's one of my favorite butterfly books, and I have a lot of favorite butterfly books. This book is by Lois Ehlert, and it's called Waiting for Wings. Isn't it interesting how the title is written up and down on this book? Usually the titles are written left to right, but not this book. It's different. It's written tall, up and down on the side like this. It's called Waiting for Wings by Lois Ehlert. Now, Lois Ehlert is the author. That means she wrote the words, and she's the illustrator. She did the words and the pictures, and it's a beautiful book, and the pages are cut in fancy ways. I hope you love this book as much as I do. It's called Waiting for Wings. There's the title page. See, this little bitty thing is the title page. Out in the fields, eggs are hidden from view. Can you spot the eggs? They're hiding. There are some yellow eggs here and some blue eggs there. You see, this page is so little. Do you see that? Clinging to leaves with butterfly glue. Soon caterpillars hatch. They creep and chew. Each one knows what it must do. You see the caterpillars? So many caterpillars. Find a place where winds don't blow. You don't want the caterpillars to blow away. Then make a case in which to grow. Do you see all of the chrysalises? There's 1, 2, 3, and there's 1 too. That's an interesting chrysalis. Caterpillar changes now begin. Body and wings take shape within. When it's time, each case is torn. You can start to see through the cases to see the butterfly inside. Wings unfold. New butterflies are born. They pump their wings, get ready to fly. And now look, I'm going to turn the whole big page. Then hungry butterflies head for the sky, looking for flowers with nectar to eat. They catch a whiff of something sweet. They follow that fragrant scent of perfume until they find our garden in bloom. We've been waiting for wings. See that butterfly garden with all of those flowers? That's what we talked about yesterday. They can find the flowers. We watch them circle, land on their feet. Can you spot their proboscis? This one is all curled up, and this butterfly already has its proboscis out to slurp up the nectar. Unroll their tongues and begin to eat. You see how they stick their tongue down into the flower to drink the nectar with their proboscis. Do you see that? They dip and sip, then fly away back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. And look at all of the different kinds of butterflies. In this book, there are a few different kinds of butterflies. This one is a buckeye butterfly. Here we have a monarch butterfly. This one, anytime the butterfly has this drippy part on its wings, it's called a swallowtail. And this is a tiger swallowtail. And this kind of butterfly is called a painted lady. A painted lady butterfly. Those are the 4 that are featured in this book, Waiting for Wings. And here are some of the flowers that are also featured in the book. And you can see the butterfly with its proboscis tongue sticking down into the flower. Isn't this a beautiful book? Did you enjoy how the pages were all cut out? That's one of my favorite things about Lois Ehlert books, is she often does that fancy thing with the pages. If you have this book at home, or maybe you look for it at the library, it's the perfect book to read in springtime. I have the perfect art project for you to do in springtime as well. This is a fun way to make your own butterfly. One thing that's interesting about butterfly wings is they are symmetrical. That means that the wing on the left and the wing on the right are the same. See, this one has white dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a white triangle. And on the other side, it's the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a white triangle. Both sides of the butterfly wings are the same. And I'll show you how you can make a symmetrical butterfly all by yourself at home. To do this project, you just need a piece of paper, and you have to ask your grown-up, or maybe you can try it, to fold your paper in half. Really good, so that it looks like this, like a card. And then you're going to open your paper up and paint on your paper. You can paint with a paintbrush, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is to drip, little drips of paint all over my paper. I'm not going to put too much, because if you put too much paint, it's going to make a big mess, which is okay, but sometimes the butterfly is better if you just do little drips of paint. So I did some yellow drips of paint, and I'm going to do some green drips of paint, just a little bit. And my favorite color, this paint is almost empty. I might need to buy some more. This is purple paint. Do you know why it's almost empty? It's because it's the one I use the most. And then after you have all the paint on your paper like this, here's the magic part. Like it's in a chrysalis. You can close it up and the changes are going to happen on the inside. So you smush and squish. Maybe you have a rolling pin. You could roll your rolling pin on the paper. It's changing on the inside. I'm squishing and mushing. And what's going to happen when I open it up? Would you like to see? Here it comes. Whoa, butterfly wings. It's symmetrical. That means it's the same on both sides. There's a yellow blob on this side and a yellow blob on that side. Green, green, yellow, yellow, brown, brown. It's the same on both sides. When your picture is dry, maybe your grown-up can help you fold it back up. Your paper, fold it back up, and then cut the shape of the wings. And when you open it up, you'll have a butterfly that you could hang on your fridge or your window, and it will be symmetrical. I would love to see your artwork if you decide to make your own butterfly painting today. I think you're so creative, and I love when you make your own projects at home. And when you share the pictures with me, Betsy and I feel so happy. Well, friends, I had a lot of fun talking with you today about butterflies. Here's a secret. You know, my favorite color is purple. Do you know what my favorite insect is? It's a butterfly. I'm always looking for them in my garden, and when I spot one, I love to just watch its wings and its proboscis tongue, and sometimes they fly over the flowers outside in my yard. I think it's so special in the springtime to see butterflies. I wonder if you could go looking for butterflies too. It's a fun thing to spot. Well, it's time for us to call Betsy to come back. Will you help me call her? 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, come back. Come on, Betsy Bird. Hello, friends. Oh, I like butterflies too, because they can fly like me. Ooh. Right, Betsy? Betsy, it's time for us to sing goodbye to our friends today. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Do you have birdseed for Betsy today? Okay, reach down into your pocket. This is your play pack today. It has some fun play ideas for you to do after the video is over. 1, 2, 3. Birdseed this way, please. Thank you for the birdseed. If you'd like to catch Betsy's kiss, try to catch it like this. Did you catch it? And stick it to your cheek. Give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We like learning with you. We can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, friends.